So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
They run with a second-round pick from Iowa State. This is Breece Hall.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Here's Hall again.
And he'll get this out.
Previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. On second down, a run with Hall.
And he'll get it down
in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
They find some open field here. And he's going to get this
conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
Here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's a give to Hall.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the march it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch as
and here's second and goal. To throw is Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Rodgers now on third and goal. And a big loss here as he's taken down. In for the sack.
How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge for the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, stop him at just regular tackling.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
And that nearly... They'll run here with Hall.
And he'll get this down only to about the chip on your shoulder.
You definitely do, because now your money's not the same. But even more than that, it's the prestige. Everyone wants to be a first-round pick, and he thought...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns deep.
So we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get him next time.
They'll run. It's Hall.
Yard line. Now Rodgers. And this
way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able.
Throwing is Rodgers. Over the middle, he gets it to Berrios.
And
here's another 1st and 10.
Throwing it. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
The adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down.
But so far, just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. You know, maybe someday press it a little bit. This might be the case. It's not to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Open man is Uzama. And he is going to have progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Got a man, it's Berrios complete.
And he's going to be marked down.
This new deal with the Jets should afford him some more looks outside of just special teams.
Toward the sideline.
On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll be brought down. They came up now 2nd and inches. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down
Good
right
footwork and handling a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And maybe a measure of revenge. On 2nd and goal. Rodgers. Under pressure, down he goes.
Touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Touchdown! Corey Davis. As the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the first.
They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage.
Now get set to take over. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
That's a run to run now. And past the... Rodgers now to throw.
That pass complete to Moore.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
and able to pick up the first across
the situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Must have been off his total on that carry.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah.
And he'll be taken.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He only needed a yard.
And give their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And a positional play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he won't be close to a first down as he... Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall.
Down the wire. From the 44, Rodgers. And he'll complete this one to Marion. Back to throw, Rodgers.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
To throw is Rodgers.
This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And he takes it. Rodgers to throw. Again, he finds Moore.
They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And he can't get a throw away.
To gain the first here.
Now Rodgers. And for throw here, that's complete. And it'll be tough decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone.
Make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other football. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt.
Change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.